They have posted a picture of you in your cowboy hat from Picture Day yesterday.
Oh, boy.
Look at that.
That picture's amazing.
That picture is amazing.
Are you kidding me with that?
Right?
Tom?
Who the hell is that guy?
That looks like Kevin Costner's double.
Is that for your book called Corralling Morons?
Oh, I like that title, Corralling the Morons.
And Paran herding cats.
God.
But have you ever, has there ever been a hotter picture taken of Tom?
Nope.
Come
No.
on. Christy doesn't even know what to do with it.
I know.
I
shared it to my story, and I just put my boss. I didn't even know what to write.
I have that mean look because I currently have a medical issue that's really putting me in a lot of pain. So if I look like I'm in pain, I am.
You look at that and you automatically think he's got
a ranch in Montana.
and 12 inches long. You know he is.
Oh, I didn't think
You can tell that from the picture?
He's got
It looks like you're going to sell me some low T meds. Like you just, I want to be that guy.
Kelly's got to put that on her nightstand. Come on.
Oh, yeah, that won't happen.
That's a great photo, dude.
Last night, she had to go run out and do a bunch of stuff. Had to do an airport run and stuff. So I went to bed early because I'm not really feeling great. And I wake up in the middle of the night and there she's right next to me. I'm not kidding. It's a large white golden retriever.
So did you stop kissing?
He's not supposed to be in the bed. Yeah. He's hello, Mr. Fletcher. Like, what are you doing here? But I'm not in any condition to throw him off the bed. So I just go, okay, roll over and let her deal with it. Then I wake up this morning. There's me. There's Mr. Fletcher, and there's Kelly. So she decided, I'm too tired to deal with this, too. So. And then our 9-year-old girl was sleeping in the dog bed on the floor, and I'm not making any of that up.
Yeah, she loves that, doesn't she?
She loves that dog bed.
Have you gotten one of the... They have human dog beds.
Yeah, we bought a human dog bed.
Yeah.
And she keeps it up in her room, but when she wants to, she drags it downstairs, brings it into our room.
It's wonderful.
And then if she's not in it, the dog is in it. But then occasionally they're both in it.
Mm-hmm. She's a weird little girl. She's very odd.
You know, I told you didn't hear about this scam. So we're
are the girls scamming you?
We're traveling over the weekend, and
this is brilliant.
Hart says to me, "What's a good name for a girl dog?" And you know, I love naming stuff. Mm-hmm. So we were standing in line at the airport. I go, I got like a Kiki or a Koki, and then I asked who are your favorite TV people, and come up with all these names. And then she goes, "Oh yeah, I like that one, Daddy. Hey Mom, we're getting another dog." What?
Oh my gosh!
I didn't agree to that.
I was surprised that when you asked who are your favorite TV people, she wanted to name her dog Hannity. I mean, she's only 8.
She wants to start Fletcher and Friends at the house. She thinks it'll be fun late night.
So anyway, Josh, what are you going to do that you've never done before in your life?
Oh, I was going to dunk this toast into my coffee.
Wait a second. Are you sure you're ready for that?
I think I'm ready.
Yeah?
I mean, I've been waiting 47 years.
He's been talking about this piece of toast for an hour.
It's been an excellent piece of toast.
Oh, wait a minute. No, you haven't had that piece of toast in your hand for an hour, have you?
Kinda.
He toasted it about an hour ago.
Yeah.
This is the longest time food has survived in front of you in ages.
It's gotten a little stiff, I'll be honest. So I thought, maybe I'll soften it up here with coffee. So I'm dunking.
You're crazy.
Right? Not many people do this.
No, it's awful. You're ruining it.
Yeah, you're getting crumbs in your coffee.
You're ruining it.
Yeah, there's no reason to do this.
Yes. No. It's awful.
Now you've ruined your toast and your coffee.
Yeah.
It's like crunchy and soggy.
At the same time.
Yes.
It's a texture nightmare.
It was a real mistake. But we now know.
What is your...
It is the great Joe Theismann joining us via satellite. Hi, Joe. That's a great-looking room you're in. Is that your house?
Oh, yeah.
That's one of them.
Attaboy.
All right.
That's awesome.
Before I go any further, you know I love Chick, but
Yes,
Christy,
sir.
it's so great to talk to you again.
Oh, well, thank you, Joe.
It's so long since we've had a chance to say hello, and of course everybody else there. But
Oh, that's so sweet.
I feel like
It's made my day.
I feel like I'm watching the Gilligan's Island theme and the rest.
and the rest of the crew.
What are your thoughts right off the bat on some of the changes in the NFL, including the chain gang thing, et cetera, et cetera?
It was eventually going to come. I think they're working continually to make it better of fan experience, more accurate as far as that goes. There's a degree that's you're not going to be able to see the ball. Sometimes I think that was one of the issues, but I'm curious to see how this is going to work out. I think it was eventually going to come because we see more and more technology coming into the game as it is. And I think it's a good idea. because we've seen, like, it's been this close to being a first down. And it all really depends on where the official wants to put their foot.
Yeah.
So not that it's their fault, but, the accuracy element of it really wasn't quite there. And so, but I feel sorry for all those people that are on the chain gang now that are going to lose their jobs.
Now, do you ever see any of the old referees from back in the day? Do they ever come to the reunions? And were you on pretty good terms with any of them?
I was. I mean, you scream and yell at them, but then they laugh at you. So I guess you could call that good terms. A little bit like your show.
Yeah, that's right.
People scream and yell, everybody laughs, everybody.
Yeah.
No, it's every now and then you see them, but not a lot of the officials. Most of them had other jobs. Most of them still do have other jobs because, the pay isn't great for officials. And they're in a very difficult situation. Now everything they do is scrutinized from the camera angle. So if somebody makes a call and they miss, it's like in baseball. You've got that square that they bring it up after the umpires made a call and the ball's outside or inside. It was a strike. It wasn't a strike. We're moving more and more towards technology and taking the human element out, which I'm not a really big fan of. I still think, all of it, although I've been affected by human error as far as officials making calls, but, it's like they say, it's part of the game.
Do you remember specific times you were robbed? Like a terrible call?
Kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
Very specific.
One specific against the St. Louis Cardinals at that time. They were the St. Louis Cardinals. E.J. Jr. hit me late. He was a linebacker of theirs. He hit me late. It was a game at RFK Stadium. And Ben Dreif was the referee, I believe. And so he hits me really late. I turned around and I started screaming at Ben. I said, for crying out loud, I got rid of the ball. I was standing there. He knocked the living daylights out of me. Why don't you just throw the flag? He said, Joe, you can sit and argue with me all day, but the clock's ticking. I'll give you a 5-yard penalty for delay a game if you don't get back in the huddle.
Yeah.
But you still send him a Christmas card.
Yeah, I still remember it very specifically.
Oh, that's so funny. Now, what do you think about the state of college football with all the money flowing in?
It's a disaster. It's a disaster. It's been destroyed. College football does not exist anymore.
Yep.
College athletics don't exist anymore. What it is, it's collegiates playing professional ball. That's all it is. And, and now it's seeping in certain states have approved high schools to be able to compensate.
Oh.
It's really, I'm pretty sure that Congress is going to step in pretty soon. I really do.
Wow.
I believe that something's coming down the road to try and stem the tide of this madness that we see. Now, I'm not saying that, there isn't some type of possible compensation that could be given to people. Not at the high school level. I don't believe that at all. But at the collegiate level, okay, I'll relent in that area. I had what I thought was a pretty good solution a long time ago. Well, not so long ago, about 4 or 5 years ago, is if everybody's clamoring about wanting a piece of the jersey sales. The university, the football program makes so much money. What they forget is the football program funds so many other aspects of the university, both educational and athletic. So I said, let's say it's jersey sales. All started really with Trevor Lawrence down at Clemson. Well, you're not getting a piece of your jersey sales. Okay, fine. We'll give you the same deal we give the NFL players. We'll give you 10% of the net sales. And we'll put that in a trust for you. And when you leave school, the money's yours. If you want to leave early, it's yours. You want to go the full term, it's yours. But that's your money. And we'll put it in a trust for you. And that way you somewhat protected the integrity of what college football was before. And it's a slippery slope because there are young guys out there that, the families that raise them, they need the money. Okay, I can see that. So like I said, it's a very slippery slope when you get into it. But I think that with the portal, and here's the portal, guys. This is the one that drives me crazy, is, some committee sat around and decided on the portal in college football. Wasn't there anybody in that room that said, well, wait a second, we have 2 portal dates. One occurs in the middle of the college football playoffs. The other occurs in the middle of the NCAA basketball tournament. Don't you think that would be a stupid time for players just to leave?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't somebody at that whatever table they were sitting at say, maybe that's not such the best timing for us to be able to do that? And I think that's going to change too. I think they're going to take that down to one date so that you can declare for the portal, as opposed to 2.
On a much lighter note, I'll often say to a comedian, was there a particular time you were on stage where suddenly everything worked for you and you realized, okay, I can do this? Was there a particular time in your college career where you went, okay, this is going to work. I've got this. Were you like nervous going in, or were you just so great from high school on you knew it was going to happen?
The reason I'm laughing is because I've been considered somewhat cocky. For me, it's like just give me the ball. Yeah. I can do it. Just let me have the ball. Let me go do this. Let me go do my thing, and that kind of a thing.
Well, that's great.
No, I was actually, it was my sophomore year, the 7th game of the season. Terry Hanratty got hurt. He was our quarterback, Heisman Trophy candidate. Well, there were 3 seniors on the team, Bob Belden, Coley O'Brien. We just lost Coley, God bless him, and myself, and say Bob Belden, Terry, Coley, and myself. I was the sophomore. Those were 3 seniors. Terry gets hurt, and Eric comes to me. He says, "You're up." And that's sort of a defining moment in your life, because now you either have to get yourself mentally ready to play football and play at a level where, 2 years prior to that, they won the championship in 1966. So now it's 1968, basically the same team. And all of a sudden I'm a sophomore quarterback. And if, I've said this all the time, if you don't believe in who you are, who's going to believe in you? And so, for me, that was sort of the moment that, I made the decision that, hey, I can do this. I can do this.
Wow, that's great.
I worked hard, and I can do it.
Did it go well right from the get-go?
Oh, yeah. We scored 49, I think, in the first half. And,
that'll count. We're done.
It went pretty well through the college career, yeah.
Do you have
He finished second in the Heisman Trophy. Okay. Was it Plunkett?
Thanks, Chick.
Yeah.
No, Jim Plunkett.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I remember Hanratty and Seymour on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Well, you don't remember Theismann and Gatewood? Come on.
The other ones.
Yeah, the other ones. Yeah.
But it's like Brewer and Shipley, Hanratty and Seymour, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. They all go together. Joe Theismann is our guest.
But Terry didn't do that well. Wasn't he drafted by the Steelers and did not do that well?
Terry spent his entire career with the Steelers.
Yeah.
He played a fair amount of football at different times. Yeah. He was the guy they went to when things went a little crazy.
He didn't win the Super Bowl, if that's what you're asking, Chick. That's what I'm asking. Thank you, Chick.
He talks to himself all morning long, Joe. It's sad, really.
Joe, you have never told these guys a story about where you were almost drafted. You almost were sent to play with Miami Dolphins, and you could have been a part of that undefeated team. Can you tell Tom what happened there?
Yeah, I in my thinking I was intelligent enough to be able to do my own contract. I didn't have an agent represent me, which was not a good idea. At the age of 21, you make not stupid decisions, but you make impulsive decisions. And so I decided to negotiate my own contract. I flew down to Miami. I got drafted in the 4th round. I was their 3rd pick because they had to give up the 1st round pick to the Baltimore Colts because Coach Shula left Baltimore to go to Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Fly down, I meet with Mr. Robbie. Their general manager was having surgery, so I met with the owner. And he said to me, he says, "What do you want?" You'll love these numbers. I said, "I want $35,000, $45,000, and $55,000.
Wow.
And I want a $35,000 signing bonus broken down 12, 12, and 11. He said, "Wow, we sort of reserved that for our 2nd round picks." And I'm thinking, okay. But then he said, "Fine, you got it." I flew back to South Bend, and the clause regarding my bonus, they had me paying it back if I didn't show up in any of those 3 years. I said it was wrong. And we haggled for a while, back and forth, back and forth. In the meantime, I got a call from Leo Cahill, the coach of the Toronto Argonauts, says, "Fly up to Toronto. We want to make you an offer." Flew up there. They made me an offer, 50-50 U.S. And then... And so I signed I said, "But if you leave the country, it's off the table." I signed the contract, flew back to South Bend. Eric calls me. Eric Parsillo was my coach, who was my consultant, whom I never consulted. He said, "What in heaven's name have you done?" I said, "I signed with the Argonauts." He said, "I know. Shula's on a plane right now, and he's coming up here." So he flew to South Bend, read me the riot act, and then I wound up spending 3 wonderful years in Toronto.
Yeah.
Broke only one bone up there in 1972. Wow. And that was the year that Miami went undefeated.
Right.
Undefeated into the Super Bowl. It's funny how life runs in cycles. For example, Miami beats Washington to be undefeated in the Super Bowl 7 was. We wind up playing the Miami Dolphins in Super Bowl 17 and beating Coach Shula.
Yep.
Then we wind up in broadcasting. See, people don't realize I broadcast Super Bowl 19 with Don Meredith and Frank Gifford.
Oh,
replaced-
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I replaced OJ in the booth.
Yeah.
And that was a game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins in Palo Alto, California. Wow. So Coach Shula has seen me 3 times, and it hasn't gone very well. He wasn't real excited to see me all the time.
All right.
Darn right.
Do you want to
Love to
give?
visit
Do you want to give us like a top 3 picks for who's going to win this year?
I still think you have to look at the top of the thing. Philadelphia. I think Washington was knocking on the door last year.
Yep.
In the AFC, Kansas City's still going to be a tough out. We know Baltimore with Lamar Jackson's going to be a tough one, and Josh Allen in Buffalo is going to make it difficult. Joe Burrow is they did something different in Cincinnati. They played their starters during the preseason, which Zach hadn't done before. Hopefully they'll get off to a better start because they always finish strong. They just struggled early. So those are the teams I think that'll be knocking on the door.
Okay. Yes or no question. Do you care about who plays halftime at the Super Bowl?
Oh, the rock and roll band? Entertainment? No.
That was a quick no.
That was a quick no, thank you. Joe, it's always a great pleasure. Thank you so much, sir.
Great being with you all. Take
right.
care.
Bye,
Thanks,
Joe.
Evan.
Thanks, Joe.
Oh, God, he knows what he's talking about. That scares me.
That's 7 right there.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
Oh, I just love the fact that he said he was really cocky and he went out there and then, oh, yeah, we scored 49, whatever it was, points. Oh, okay. I guess you're pretty good at that.
He was very good.
Yeah. But we all had those moments. Guys like Joe, he was probably the best athlete in his high school.
Of
He
course.
was always really good.
You know,
I
who
have
his,
that.
who his wide receiver was in high school?
Who?
Drew Pearson,
No kidding.
who played for the Cowboys.
Not the
forever.
columnist
The
for the
original
Washington Post.
No, who original number 88. Yeah.
Willie, you were going to say?
I just had that same moment on a football field where I realized that it wasn't for me. I got pancaked. I'm on my ass, and I go, I'm going to go play in the pep band. That's
Yeah.
just more my
That's
speed.
just as important, those moments. Really, it is.
Yeah, defining.
Yeah.
There's some comedians we know that should have said, you know something? This isn't for me.
I'm sitting right here.
Okay.